Okay, so now that we finished the design, it's all in one piece, so I'm gonna bring it into the slice program. And as you can see here, I did already try to slice it, and the only orientation I could really print this in is gonna make it so that this print is gonna be 25 hours long. This orientation, it'll print, but I have to generate all the support material. I don't want support material inside of the slots because the slots are very thin, and it's gonna be like super annoying to remove those if I want to do it all in one go. And I do have a G-code error here. I think I still need to rotate this a tiny little bit, but yeah, this isn't ideal. One of the corners here is gonna interfere with the I guess this line that the 3D printer like primes it with, I guess. Yeah, so this is not ideal. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this into two different pieces and then print them separately. That way, hopefully it takes less time, I'll waste less material generating all these supports. With that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a split command in SOLIDWORKS to split the print into two pieces. That way, like I said, I can orient them and have them print without any support material, and and have it actually fit in the printer on the print bed. I mean, one of the splits will be the part holding the or the build plates and the print sheets, and then the other one just like for all the glue and all the miscellaneous stuff. So let's do that, and hopefully this will print without any support material or without not too much support material, and we can be done with that. Okay, so we finished the print for this Bambu Lab accessory organizer. So I have like some glue sticks, an extra hot end, and like the build plates, as well as some print sheets that I have. And right now, well, before, they've just kind of been on my desk, taking up a lot of space. It's been not very organized, so I decided to design an organizer for it. As you saw, I had to split it up into 2 parts to print, because otherwise it would take like 25 hours to print. I couldn't exactly print it in this orientation, just facing down. I would have to flip it over, because it just wasn't, because you know, a build plate needs to fit in there. It's the size of a build plate lengthwise, and rotating it this way was just still out of the boundaries of the plate itself. It was just way too wide. So I split it down the middle into 2 parts. This first section is the area, or the slot that's holding the slots that are holding the build plate and the print sheets. I decided to add a little bit more mass on there so I can make these insert holes, so that these little insert tabs will go inside those, and just, you know, instead of me gluing it, I'll just insert them in. So a couple of problems. Unfortunately, I might have mistyped it, or just had a typo, but the little rectangles that will enter into those holes are 8.0 or 8.1 millimeters, whatever it was, and the holes themselves are 6.1 or whatever. I think the holes should be 6.1, and the tabs themselves should have been 6 millimeters, or you know, one of them or they both should have been 8. That was just a typo on my part, and I don't know how I overlooked that, but I completely wasted this. Like, this is unusable. Alright, so here we have it. We finally finished the print. So one thing I failed to notice before on this print, the reason it was taking so long, like the print time was like 25 hours total for both parts together. Even if I did separate it, it was going to be like a 25+ hour print. One of the things I didn't realize, that on my print settings, I had it on like the highest quality settings. So it was going to go really slow. The layer height was 0.12. For this guy, I saw the setting, I was like, whoa, this should not be at high quality. Like, I don't need this to be high quality. I'm not selling this or anything. This is just kind of for me. I also made the layer height 0.2 millimeters, so it would print a lot faster. So one part was like 3.5 hours, the other part was 4. And yeah, overall happy that it didn't take as long as it did on the first time, which is a bummer, because this guy looks pretty nice. There are some imperfections, like this really shiny line here. That's just from the glue, but this looks really good. But that doesn't mean that this doesn't look good. You know, it is on the lower quality settings. There are like some weird lines. I don't know what happened here. But whatever. This is the first time I'm printing with ABS, but as you can see, everything fits here. Like, maybe this is a little like not as snug as I want it to. The Allen keys fit just fine. I might be a little too tight even though I opened up the dimensions. Also, I don't even know, I haven't even measured it, so I don't know how much shrink has played a factor. I'll probably measure it later, and then, you know, figure it out for myself so I can learn how to print with ABS. These you know, go up and down more easily. I can lift the glue out of the holes a little bit better. And then the moment of truth, the hot end, I shifted this rectangle a little bit to the right, like 2 or 3 millimeters, and as you can see, that fits on just great. So actually, this is supposed to sink in. There we go. Perfect. Now the problem is I can't even get it out without tools. Whatever. That's not a problem. I'd rather it be nice and secure there than, you know, not there at all. So yeah. One of the biggest things, like as you can see, like, it fits together just nice. I think I'm still gonna add glue, because I don't like this like separation line, even though it's snapped on pretty nice. One of the things I did notice is that since the length of the hole and the tabs was like 3 or 4 millimeters, that's not enough. I can still like bend this and then get them out of position. I might in the future need to compensate for that. As you can see here, here's the build plates, the print sheets, nice and organized. Yeah, I think yeah, if I were to reprint this, I think I would probably open this up a little bit more. It's a little too tight of a fit for the build plates. The print sheets are just fine. The plates themselves, it was a very tight fit, so I might have to open that up a bit. Maybe I don't know what I would do about this. I would have to think about it, but everything else is fine. You can see all these, you know, miscellaneous hardware and just thermal pasting grease in there. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. But yeah, don't think I'm gonna print this again anymore. I might just have to throw that guy away, which is a bummer. I decided against making anything for this tubing because it would just be way too much all in one thing. But this little organizing station looks great. Alright, I guess we'll